survive as long as you're with me. I will survive. I can weather.
December 4th, 2017 is when I was diagnosed with triple positive breast cancer. I had noticed a lump months prior, but I had likened it unto a cyst. I knew I was having my routine GYN exam coming up, and after that exam, she sent me for more extensive testing. And after those tests had come back, the diagnosis, triple positive breast cancer, December 4th, 2017. My treatment plan was pretty extensive. It included 6 rounds of chemotherapy. After chemotherapy, I had a double mastectomy. After the double mastectomy, I had reconstructive surgery, which is called a deep flap surgery. That's the procedure I had, where skin is taken from your stomach and they form breast. So it was more of a natural feel as opposed to implants. After having that surgery, they noticed a 10th millimeter cancerous cell still there. So I had to undergo 26 rounds of radiation. During chemotherapy, I did what was called cold cap treatment. Cold cap treatment allowed for me to preserve my hair. I never went bald. What it is, a very, very, very cold cap, freezing actually, is put on your head during your chemotherapy treatment and beyond, and the blood vessels are constricted. So I had done research and basically found this treatment plan, which is now pretty common, and more women know about it. Did it fully work? Yes and no. I never went bald. However, I did end up cutting my locks down and starting the process all over again. Had I not found out about cold cap therapy, it would have been fine too. I'm grateful to be alive. But yes, I had a very extensive treatment plan. I'm a very, I got this, I can handle this kind of person. Breast cancer will definitely humble you. I needed support. I needed people. I needed prayers. I needed support in a very, very, very major way. My church family was very supportive. I had someone very special to me who I nickname is Auntie, and she was extremely supportive. I had a wonderful chemo crew. My sorority sisters, they traveled to spend time with me, to take care of things for me and Kayla, my daughter. My mom, even though she was many miles away, I heard from her every day, every single day. And she helped me get through this journey. My daughter was an amazing support system. Wow, I will never forget, she said to me, "Mommy, your fight is my fight. Your fight is my fight, Mommy." And she was just so supportive. In the midst of all of this, I found out that you need people when you're going through something like this. You can't go through this alone. You cannot go through this alone. And I'm grateful for the support crew that I had during this time. Actually, there isn't. And that was so shocking to me. They did genetic testing, and the first time it came back as, inconclusive. There were not enough samples like yours, but my mom didn't have it. No one down the line had breast cancer that I'm aware of. Last September, I got a call from the geneticist, and she mentioned that I did have a mutation. So I was kind of shocked because I said, well, no one in my family has breast cancer. She mentioned that this particular mutation, 40% of the persons actually do not get breast cancer. So it was just one of those things. It just happened. I would say your life isn't over. Let those that want to help you, let them help you. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. You can't go through breast cancer alone. You just can't do it. I would say to someone going through breast cancer that breast cancer, as far as its effects that it has on your body, is very unpredictable. Someone may say, well, this happened to me. That may not happen to you. Your side effect may be different than someone else that you know who has the same type of breast cancer that you have. Just stay connected to your healthcare providers. If you have any questions about anything as far as your treatment, don't be afraid to ask. And I can't stress enough and how prayerful you should stay during this time, because your trust and your faith in God is really going to get you through this. I'm excited that in the midst of me being diagnosed with breast cancer, after my journey of treatments and surgeries and everything had ended, I said I want to showcase other breast cancer survivors. I want them to share their story. I want them to get dolled up, look pretty, makeup and everything, photo session, and I want them to share their story and how they overcame breast cancer. So my first project, which really happened in the midst of the pandemic, was my Continually Conquering Breast Cancer Survivor calendar. And I'm excited about it because there's so many other things that I am looking forward to doing and helping those that are going through breast cancer, and just letting them know that they are not by themselves. People were there for me, and I know that there's a lot that is to come from me in this journey. And I'm just truly grateful of the women that I have met, the other survivors that I have met as a result of going through triple positive breast cancer. Well, this location, Birkdale Village, means a lot to me. In the midst of breast cancer, I met a great person. A great person who started out as my friend and would check up on me, would make sure everything was okay, many miles away, but was really there. And at the end of my breast cancer journey, wow, this great person and I got married. We had this wonderful hashtag that said, breast cancer did not win, love did. Birkdale Village is really important because this is where we had our engagement pictures taken. So I wanted to come back here and share the wonderfulness that came out of my breast cancer experience. Breast cancer did not win, love did.
I can make